It's hurricane season. Are you ready? That's what we're talking about today. Let's get introduced first and then we'll begin. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Trish Nystrom, a realtor with Watson Realty here in Gainesville, Florida. And as always, my sidekick Bubbles. Well, the hurricane season has started June 1st and it runs all the way through November 30th. And unfortunately, continuing with our 2020 world events, I've read that this year's hurricane season is predicted to be above normal. Well, the one good thing about hurricanes is that you usually have enough time to plan and prepare to be ready for the storm before it hits. So let's talk about that and how we can face the storm safely. First thing is gather enough water and non-perishable food items for 3 days per person. Things like crackers, canned meats and vegetables, peanut butter, those are great things to have on hand. And don't forget the can opener. Other things, make sure you have maybe some red Solo cups, paper or plastic plates and utensils. And also you're going to want to plan on at least a gallon of water per person per day. Remember, it's not only for drinking water and for the pets, but you might need that to wash up too. Next, get a first aid kit from the drugstore just to keep with your hurricane kit. Now, you can also make your own first aid kit by getting several different types and sizes of bandages, some antiseptic ointment, maybe some alcohol wipes, and put those in a big Ziploc gallon bag and keep those with your kit. But, bottom line is we should probably all have a first aid kit at home anyway, right? You might want to throw in some little scissors, maybe some tweezers, and a cold pack, the kind that activates when you squeeze it. That's a great thing to have in there. Now, as far as medicine in your first aid kit, maybe some pain reliever and some antacids or something for stomach upset and diarrhea. After all, hurricanes are stressful. Some tools that you'll want to have during hurricane season are battery-operated flashlights with extra batteries, a battery-operated radio or a crank radio, and a wrench that will turn off the valves for the incoming water and gas lines for your house. Now, if you don't know where those gas or water lines are, call your utility provider and let them tell you where to locate them. Plastic sheeting or tarps along with duct tape are some really great things to have on hand during a hurricane in case a window blows out or if you have to make a waterproof cover to sit under. Now, you're going to want a complete change of clothing for every member of the family. Also some sleeping bags or blankets, and also some household bleach, disinfecting wipes, just in case you have to go to a rescue center or a shelter. Now, of course, if you're on prescription medications, you want at least 3 days worth of those medications. You'll put those in your baggie along with maybe some contacts, extra glasses, and don't forget your toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss. All of these things can be gathered and stored in a clear container or a marked duffel bag and left in the garage, the shed, any place that's easy to get to, but of course not where you're going to trip over it. Now, if you don't use your hurricane kit for one season, take out the medications and the non-canned foods and just replace those at the beginning of the next season. Easy. Make sure you plan for your pets too. Make sure that they have their collars on, their microchip information is up to date, and pack a week's worth of food, treats, and toys for your pets. Now, if you haven't gotten your pets microchipped yet, now is a great time to do it. Do end up having to evacuate for a hurricane, many hotels will lift their no pet rule during weather episodes, but you'll want to call ahead just to be sure. It's not a bad idea to have a copy of your pet's health history record with you too, just in case while you're out of town you have to use a veterinarian, or if the dogs have to go to a boarding facility. Some paperwork that you'll want to gather and keep in an easy to grab spot is bank account information, credit card information, any wills, insurance policies, or contract. Now, before anything hits, whether it's fire, hurricane, tornado, floods, go around the house and take pictures of everything of value. furniture, jewelry, artwork, collections, anything that's important to you or valuable. Download the pictures onto a flash drive and save that flash drive someplace away from home. Better yet, put it in a safety deposit box at your financial institute. If something happens, you do have the pictures for insurance purposes. Somebody's a noisy drinker. Now, while the experts are saying this year is going to be more active, you'll be happy to hear that Gainesville is one of the top 10 safest cities in Florida for hurricane. That's according to homeinsurance.com. And I think a lot has to do with because we're in the north central of the state, so we have a little buffer from each side, either from the Atlantic or the Gulf side. But whatever it comes from, I'm happy that we've got a little buffer anyway. Now, plan now for anything that comes our way and beat the rush so you can be prepared. Before you go, hit the subscribe button below and the bell icon so you don't miss any videos that I put out every week. I don't want you to miss anything. Bubbles doesn't want you to miss anything. Below too, you'll see links for my free seller's guide and my free buyer's guide, and also a guide from FEMA with even more information about hurricane safety. Until next week, stay safe. Bubbles says thanks for watching. So do I. Thanks.